Hi, hey, hello, and welcome to another episode of Power Word Play. I'm Darryll. I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for this evening. We're carrying on with the final episode of Peace on the Razor's Edge. Hope you all enjoy, and thanks for tuning in.
Lady Tiamat whispers, her children fly north. No virtue will stop them. Send the sins forth.
Welcome back. We last left off with the group making their way to the Dancing Talisman, finding below a secret corridor of rooms, and getting into a slight altercation with a member of a secret group of the Bragg military armed. Quickly dispatching this person that was known to seek information through people in a very abrupt means. The altercation had some interesting aspects to it, where Captain Jean-Michel ran into two former soldiers that served with them. One, PFC Andrews, who eventually turned on the captain. But loyalty still prevailed in Lance Corporal Young, who showed true loyalty to a former friend and officer. As the group eventually dispatched the three, they moved towards the hall, farther and farther down, finding the last room on the left. Inside, they found a body charred beyond all belief, teeth missing, eyelids removed. And through investigating, discovered another chess piece lodged deep down inside. One of the members managed to spot on the inside of what was a jacket two simple letters, E.D., where they surmise the victim must be the owner of the establishment, Edmund Broussard. As they exited, the madam, with the last moments left of a true sight ability, spotted a box, container, something off in the corner. Running over and feeling around through the area, managed to feel the container and brought it out. A quick inspection determined that magically sealed, but also very dangerous. They went and sought help to make this box visible again. And once so, they found it had 4 dials, all with dwarven runes, with the letters R, H, O, N, and E on each. Trying to decide what they do, we left the group. So welcome back again to the last and final episode of Peace on the Razor's Edge. Investigators. As mentioned, you sit before you. Madam, box in hand. 3 letters you have, 5 on each dial. 4 dials. What do you all wish to do as a group?
We should have a nap. I think it's a very good idea.
We did just take a short rest, in which I was able to repair most of my damage.
True.
How much time do we have before the whatever event it is we were waiting for?
Before the peace accords are signed, you have 1 day.
1 day, like it's happening tomorrow.
It's happening tomorrow. You are in the
Tomorrow,
evening
like-
of the second day.
It's
It is happening
tomorrow
at the
10
same
PM.
point. Or it is happening the next day. You are unsure of what time.
I'm certain it's like 10 p.m.
I am trouble
Really
believing
now.
that, but you will know the Hexoons better than us.
We should not have a nap.
So you need some fixing up, madam?
Yeah, are you
I think
alright?
We can do that a bit quicker than a nap.
No, I don't think I can be helped.
Well, that's alright. That's the first step. Jermaine, you have a problem.
I'm fine. I just feel like, I've expended quite a bit of my creative energy today, and just for going into the finale.
XP, do you smell that? Like something is burning. Where is that smell coming from?
I believe it to be the smell of bullshit, Captain.
No, it's coming from that one over there. And I point at Jeb.
Ah. That's where the smoke is coming from, too. I see.
He smells like that sometimes after he's done playing with Frank, I think. So
I do know fire magic, you dummies. Of course I
he does.
smell like smoke.
that's how we made the fried chicken.
What does he look like currently? Do you look fresh?
Describe yourself, please, Jim.
Fresh.
Or do you look singed?
I might be a little burnt. My hair isn't as bright as Kool-Aid-y. It's a little charred, maybe.
An accurate sound effect might be.
My jean shorts are
Shorter?
barely there.
Oh my god.
It's a gene
It's
string.
like Tarzan.
I don't think he's decent.
Yeah.
My goodness.
What's hanging out?
Did you get hit with a bullet or something? It singed you on the way past. Got your hair a little bit?
Well,
said you're singed.
Well, yeah, I was fighting people.
Makes sense. All right. I will find my inspiration. Get ready for Uncle.
What are you talking about? What is happening right now?
She wanted to sleep and now she don't want to sleep.
Don't.
No, she like.
The show must go on. I'll try not to break a leg. So what do we think we should put into the box?
Well,
I believe the answer is clear. There could be only one. I think it is the word more.
More.
No, what are your reasons for that?
I believe that the killer would want to kill more.
Well, you're not wrong.
Does anyone else have any suggestions?
I think it's Rome.
Now, what is that?
Rome? It's this fantastical land I read about once. Makes sense for a place that you would transport to.
Rome. I'm going to go with XT.
My database contains no such place.
Middle.
They got like pizza there, pasta.
Pizza.
Yeah. The pepperami.
This is definitely not it.
Yeah.
The bolognese.
I like more.
Yeah,
more,
you know.
more.
You got it.
It is the only logical answer.
think there is a third option that we're not considering, which is home. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like home is. I feel like that's the most logical, at least in my circuitry.
I believe your circuitry is malfunctioning.
Well, I may not have the calculation capacity the same as you, but I ran the numbers or the letters. It's got a nice ring to it. I feel like it brings this whole detective adventure all of us have been on to a nice close if we're going home, you know?
I do.
Back to the start of it all, maybe.
I have not ever had a home, so I would not know.
It does make sense, I think, because this is a port key, so it's going to take us somewhere. So I don't think it's going to take us more. I think it could take us to Rome, could take us home. Probably more likely to be home.
Definitely more likely to be home. We should
The way
put
you're
in
talking
home.
about Rome, though, that'd be pretty nice.
I'd really like a whole day.
It just seems like, based on this letter, that he or she or they are looking to create maybe a new home, shall we say, that maybe eliminates our homes that we currently live in.
Let's be real, there's a 99% chance that anything we touch is going to blow us up because we're the next ones to die. So we might as well just choose something.
I will abide by the wisdom of the group.
Terrifying. But these are the times we are in.
No, dark times.
I will vote for home. It makes sense, XD.
Very well, Captain.
I'll vote for home as well.
Annoying me so much. Not you guys, just like the puzzle. Yeah, like,
Fuck you guys.
I'm usually so good at stuff like this.
And the last one to an E.
Okay. Which out of the 4? There's one in each corner.
Like, you mean going like
Top left,
this
top
way?
right.
Oh shit.
Like starting.
I thought it was in a line.
I was imagining.
I thought it was in a line.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
So there's one in each corner, say?
I just did it, so the bottom right.
Okay. Each click of the dial, you turn, and it's like Russian roulette.
I never turn like.
Don't do that. That's not nice.
The last one lands on the E. Starts to have this faint blue glow.
Just that one dial?
Yep, just that one dial. So you've locked in the letter E.
Faint blue glow. Okay. Good.
Tread the O. Oh.
Make a sleight of hand check for me.
You're good at this, right?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
You start turning the dial one way. Feels different. Yeah. That's not. It's
Good.
no. You start going the other way. It turns way smoother. Click, 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 click. It's the O. Both of them are now glowing in unison.
Don't let me hog on the fun.
No.
And I back up to the back.
Oh
I
god.
think you are the best equipped of us to handle this thing.
You're military. Military.
This is a magic device.
I'm sure you've done.
You got a gun.
It smells like bullshit.
I've already done the hardest two. Now you just got to decide if it's home or room.
You fucker.
More a room.
That's fine.
She don't like English.
I suppose it could be whore.
I curse, and then I will put H in the top left.
Sleight of hand.
How's your sleight of hand?
Who's
Better than this one's.
Okay.
17.
M. And you wait. And wait. R. Nothing. H. Warm. Warm. Warm.
I knew the captain could do it.
Warm.
Well done,
Warm.
Captain.
I think we should seriously consider whore.
I don't think that's a word.
H-O-R-E.
Do they have schools in X?
Did you read the letter and the spelling?
I complete it with the M.
Again, give me a dexterity saving. No, I'm kidding.
What's the guidance?
Sleight of
You got this. You got this.
Can't roll
You won't
with
give him
guidance.
guidance just for sleight of hand?
Add a d4.
And a d4.
You might not need it, but it's fun to add.
Totals matter.
36. Natural 20.
Before you turn this dial, what's the last thing you do?
I listen intently for the click to make sure that it happens, and if it doesn't, I will revert back immediately.
Okay. As you begin, you're
He's not worried.
you're 80-20 right now.
Right. Okay.
Home makes sense,
Right.
but whore makes sense.
Joanne's
But
mine.
you're pretty sure it's home.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
So you're at the E. One above it is M. One below it is R. You begin at first to turn it towards. They're all different on each dial.
Like the order of.
Yeah. So far you have H, O, nothing, E.
Right.
You begin to turn it towards the R, and then, no, slap it into M. What do all of you do when you see him do that?
I'm still like.
Like you're like turning it towards the R and then just immediately towards.
Yes. Yeah.
Snaps back. Decision decides M.
M is the choice.
I'm just standing nearby, like,
I'm like eyes closed and I'm like.
Oh God.
I'm getting a little frightened. That was a bit much.
Herman isn't really doing anything. a light pulse.
Another Tuesday saying.
Matching it is like in sync with it now.
Like you just like me.
It gets turned to M. I need you all to make.
It was war.
No.
How did I know?
I need you all to make Constitution saving.
Oh, that's why it's whore. I understand now. It's
Wait.
queen.
No.
What?
No, that would have been really smart though.
Okay, so I have advantage against things that are like trying to charm me, magic, and like spells. So just and use con save.
because
I've seen con death saves.
the last 24 hours.
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this because I rolled a 2.
I'm really nervous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't do well.
Neither did I.
Well,
Let's
it's better.
start there.
9.
9. Fail.
13.
Fail.
Jeb.
13.
Fail.
17.
Fail.
26.
Fail.
Okay. 4.
That was
Fail.
never gonna. It was never gonna happen.
In your hands, Jean-Michel, the box lid flies open, and all of a sudden everything is black.
For all of us?
Yep.
Hello?
Are you all there?
Y'all?
What's happening?
Why can't we see anything?
John, where did you take us?
Where are we?
Are we home?
Make
Papa!
all of you make a perception check.
With disadvantage or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With disadvantage? If I have my
Straight.
homunculus back
Straight.
straight.
You are not like Papa.
11.
I rolled 2 20s. So I got 23.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So 23.
Shit.
14.
Jeb.
8.
8.
18.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
11.
Like,
11.
I am one with the darkness, y'all. I feel everything.
You reach out. As you're trying to let your eyes adjust, you reach out, and your hand touches something cold.
Oh no.
It's solid. And you feel more and more. Move your hand back. How do you feel about being groped, Herman?
What is this
Indifferent.
icicle creature? What's icicle creature speak?
Do I feel that?
Yes, you do. You feel the warm hands of Birdie like moving all over you.
Can't be groped.
There's an eye sculpture here, y'all.
Druid, I have never felt so close to you.
Oh dear God.
It's just a red light blinking in the dark.
Birdie!
Oh, that's XD. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
That was another dead body.
As you gain your
Herman ain't no
bearings,
body.
as you gain your bearings, you see very far off. At least it seems far off. Tiniest flicker of light.
Northeast, southwest.
Straight ahead.
Okay. Do y'all see that? There's like a light just right in front of there. See, look, can anyone
Where?
hear my voice?
Yeah.
Hear my voice.
Is everything okay?
Caw.
Is everything okay?
There's a light.
I believe we
Do y'all
are
see it?
You're all-
Go to it, Birdie.
You now all begin to kind of gain your bearings.
I hop on XD.
XT is an amazing landmark to be able to orientate yourself. You now have picked up, not the light, but the heat source.
You see it, XT?
Terminator.
I do not see anything, but my heat detectors are pinging in that direction. There appears to be something over there.
You hear dripping. You smell almost now that your senses are starting to come back to you. Damp. Cool. You're subterranean?
Ooh, I don't like that.
But you reach around and there's walls. It's a brick wall. It's slimy. Everybody from Hexen, make a perception check. And add your history to it, please. You are.
Get them out
Look
now.
under your chair.
Wait, yeah.
It is
What's
red.
happening?
Dirty 20.
This row is wrong right now.
You
I sense a disturbance.
smell something. Besides the putrid kind of sewery smell, you smell a spice. A spice that's served from a vendor just down from the Cirque.
Tonka.
You smell Tonka, and it's like, you know, this is the only thing that you go there almost daily for it.
Absolutely, it's like crack. Tonka.
So it just suddenly dawns on you. You're below the streets, but you know most of the sewer system here. You've used it in some of your more illicit activities, or aided others
Here's the cities.
who've needed to move things around through this city. Where do you guys go?
Do you smell that incredible sensational smell that's somewhere in between vanilla and almond extract?
All I smell is damp.
Great.
Smells like great soil to grow some crops in.
Madam, are you simply a shill for Big Tonka?
Big
Inspiration, sir. Make the DM spit water out.
Respectfully, Big Tonka is not my type. But her market is fantastic.
Inspiration as well. Wow. Sandals are on a roll tonight, folks.
But I'm certain her cart is above. There's such a potent smell.
Right above us?
Pretty close.
Is there stone or dirt above us?
Stone.
Just to be extra sure, I'll pull out my gem of seeing and give you
Yeah,
true
can you-
sight.
Oh, okay. You look down and about 200 feet down from you guys, or I should say straight ahead, is that light source. You can see it opens up to something, and you're running the map to your head. What the heck is down that far? It's a septorum. Septorum. It's the only official building that was ever made. Built during the time when Bragg actually had held control of Hexen. One of the only fortified rotunda style buildings that's still left in existence. It's been used from everything from a hospital, excuse me guys, to, at one point it was a brothel. It's also been a seat of government. It's a loose town council type thing. It's an everything building, but it's still stood the test of time. Through all the tragedies, the ups and downs that Hexen has seen, the war, the famine, everything. It has become almost a beacon of the town's defiance to everything. It will not fall. You both know of this building. It was built back in the first great campaign, when Hexen almost first won the war, but for some odd reason...
Bragg almost won again.
Sorry, yes, Bragg almost won the war, but for some odd reason pulled their forces back. You learned about it in War College.
I hated military history. My professor, Dr. Thomas, total dick.
I feels inspired for real life.
It's the best characters.
Wow.
Is this home? That looks like that's what home was meant to be.
We are in Hexen, yes?
If this is, yes.
We ain't got that Tonka thing back in my town.
Has Big Tonka started expanding? I have not heard tell of this.
I don't know.
I don't think
Sounds
so.
like a rivalry to me, really.
She would have told me. But I do have to say, if this is somebody's home, we should maybe be approaching quietly.
I could help with that. I have an item that's specifically made for sneaking.
I have some last three liquids, but two of these liquids can make you invisible.
Oh, that is also what I can do.
Yeah, I figure maybe some folk in here don't need it. What was this one called?
I can use
Fernie Sanders.
Fernie Sanders, yes.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
I can use my cloaking smoke bomb, which would make us very, very sneaky for up to a certain amount of minutes.
Mine can last for an hour. I'm just saying I can last longer than you.
You're gonna let her say that?
Well, whatever.
Well, okay, what did I say an hour ago? It ain't bragging if it's true.
Yes,
And
but
they prove they're brave.
mine
That's
will.
what I always say.
Mine will cover the entire group,
What, this
whereas
isn't 8
yours can only cover 2 guests
How long?
for 2d4 minutes.
Oh, you roll for it.
Yeah.
2d4.
What's a D4?
Something you don't want to
Keep
step
asking
Brag is
for.
talk.
It's not a real. It's a. I don't have. It's a. I tried to say a few minutes. You're like, how long? So that's how long. Anyway, sorry.
I love you guys.
Do you want me to roll for it now? I'll let you know.
Yes, roll please.
Okay, thank you.
Let's do it. Let's go.
2d4, so.
All right, 4 minutes.
That's not bad.
Yes, that's enough to get us up there and
Yeah.
Hey,
positioned.
that's long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question, I guess, is
Don't
then
care what
who
they say.
should get the rest of the potions of invisibility.
I think for sure Mr. Herman.
Herman invisible?
I don't know,
He's kind of a tank. He kind of wants to
he's
punch.
loud and he
If-
just...
If we all intend to sneak, I would need some help.
Well, what if he was in the fog with you because y'all seem pretty
I
tight?
can hit everybody in the fog.
It's wide enough?
Yep,
Oh.
10 feet, everyone.
We could also do these too. I mean, if this is potentially our last day together in this battle, I
This
mean,
does seem like the time
might
to
as well use these.
exactly.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind one because it helps me sneak attack.
Exactly. I
That's-
want one.
That is
Does it
a
help you
fair
sneak
point.
Yes.
Okay.
We were talking, we're like, these two don't need it. We're like,
It's hard to hide in a room when you walk in through the one entrance.
No, if it helps y'all with
Unless
this
you're freaking
sneak
screamed.
attack thing that y'all do with your weaponry things.
Yes. Let's do that.
Attack from the shadows.
You go left, I go right.
Absolutely.
I made these.
You go high, I go
well,
low.
Avi made
Stick
these.
to the left or right.
I made these fresh, like.
Okay,
few
you
hours
lead,
ago.
I'll go other direction.
In all seriousness, though, did you add alcohol to these?
No,
No.
I don't have alcohol in my home. I only have marijuana.
Well, we're good. Yeah.
It's legal here.
Very interesting.
These are so great.
It's legal.
Oh no, I can't open it.
You had to do it tight just because it even
Yeah.
leaked so.
Alright, so should I smoke bomb? We'll be invisible for 4 minutes and then we move forward.
Does the smoke?
Oh, she already took it.
Oh,
And the madam is gone.
It's for an hour.
For the purposes of this.
Yeah, so it's for a
Sure.
while.
Can I please flavor it like Cheshire Cat so that all that's left is her teeth for a second?
Yeah.
Wait, what
Nice.
the fuck?
Why is it just your
What gets left for me?
Your gun.
My God.
Just floating, it's like a broomstick.
Is that a gun in your pocket or?
Yes. It is 2 guns.
Isn't that cool? We can hear their voices, but we can't see them.
Do we?
Take out.
Is this the Is it like the invisibility spell? So if we attack or something like that,
Yeah.
we uninvisible?
For an hour.
It's not greater, but.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's if you attack.
It's like the basic, whatever.
Alright, move up together, everyone. I'll cover us with the smoke and we will make our entrance.
Alright.
Ready? Everyone's invisible for 4 minutes.
Ninja, finish.
Yes.
Sweet.
I mean, keep going on, I guess.
Are we going stealthily?
I would hope so.
Rolling like
We're freaking
homies?
double
Fog.
invisible.
Right, yeah.
Of course we are.
I think we're gonna try. Yeah.
Okay, everyone roll a group stealth check.
At advantage, I feel.
They have advantage.
Okay.
These are all invisible. As
We're in the fog.
Oh, okay, so
temporary. Yeah.
so then yeah, everybody had advantage, please.
That I go with disadvantage.
Yes, so
you
straight.
Can my homunculus help me?
Yeah,
No, it doesn't matter.
No.
They just cancel each other.
Yeah.
Advantage too.
Uh, 24.
26.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna
Gonna ruin this for you guys.
I'm not gonna inspiration yet.
Yeah! Natural 20 off of that inspiration.
Jeb,
Nice.
19.
Nice.
10.
12.
still passed.
Oh.
You begin to
Carrying us.
slowly, as Bugsy kind of, a couple of the joints get a little squeaky, and without any even saying, Herman, like a small compartment opens on their shoulder,
Yeah.
just a shot of oil like pegs you off perfectly, and you're just like,
I haven't felt like this in years.
That's brake oil for you.
The
Maybe y'all aren't
finest.
the worst. The finest. Where do you keep that?
It's just
Production
in my
phys.
gun.
Vis-a-vis Bumblebee Transformers 2008. Is he pissing on me? Is he pissing on me right now?
Hey, you went there, I didn't.
Sorry.
As you make your way down the hallway, 100 feet left, 75 feet left, 50 feet left. All of you make a group perception check.
True sight.
Start for sight.
Ooh.
19.
24.
13.
Jeb,
11.
This
Well,
was
not
not horrible.
1, but it's an
Thank you.
11.
Oh.
Also 11.
on that one.
Yeah.
You're still working in the new. You're just. You don't want to admit, but this feels good. But the rest of you begin to hear
Over there.
whistling. You keep making your way down.
I feel like you're doing like Navy SEAL signs. You're like,
Yeah. No, I'm going first, and I'm just like I'm leading behind, but there's no one can see me behind.
You know what? No, you guys can all actually see each other.
Oh, really?
You're invisible. Yes.
Oh, so it's not.
Make a performance check for me.
Oh no. Oh, I'm really good at these. An 8.
8. You guys have no clue what the hell Jean-Michel is doing when they're signaling you.
you're like,
You are trying to give them the most pristine, accurate tactical advice.
And also showing off my shadow puppets.
Yeah. Like, at one point you start to think, did they even realize? And you start throwing in weird crap just to fuck with them and like, yeah, so you're like,
Okay.
and it's like, okay.
yeah.
All right, I keep going.
As you get closer and closer to the entrance to this opening, you, madam, with true sight, see a individual at a table working away. Would you terribly mind putting him in front of the desk by the wall?
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, let's see the mini.
Near Loren?
Yeah, the one by the
Is
wall.
this an accurate representation mini?
Pretty much.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Working away,
Just slicing his bread.
well, it doesn't have weapons per se that you can see. As you get 25 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet to the opening, what do you all want to do?
We're just approaching real quietly. Do I recognize him? Or them?
Make a history check.
Nine.
Hard to see the face. Hood's up. Well, you do notice those red, stained hands. If you would all do me a favor and place yourselves at the entrance.
Yes.
You were going to go right. I was going to go left.
Yes.
Accurately where you would all be.
Yeah, I think I'd be around XT because you were giving
Yeah,
me a
I
little
mean-
oil touch-ups.
Yeah, true. So you guys weren't leading then?
No, we were leading.
We're leading, so
Yeah.
we're behind you somewhere then.
Because
Yeah.
we were gonna.
Can someone place Jeb?
I'll put Jeb with me.
Yay.
Okay.
Oops, I'm facing the wrong way.
As the two of you enter first, I need you again to both make stealth checks for me.
No.
With the advantage.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh.
21.
30-20.
Wait, do we have advantage?
Yes.
I didn't. Hold on. Nope.
Jean-Michel, you notice the small slope to the floor and manage to gingerly let yourself down while not losing sight of the target ahead of you. I want you to make a perception check for me.
14.
14. You notice the kegs around the pillar at first. Familiar. Those are from Bragg stores. That's black powder, and enough to send this entire building to the clouds. And then you see the 4 larger ones that were used for a project that your father had been working on. A larger cannon, one that was designed to possibly end this war. Sitting there. You do the rough calculations in your head. And I want you to... Actually, no, you're not going to do the calculations. XT, you by this point, you notice them. You start doing the math. Do 20 d12 at full damage, and then half it. Or so, do half of 20 d12. So if you rolled max damage. So 12 times 20, halved.
What do you want me to roll?
I don't have to roll anything, just do the math.
12 times 20.
Okay.
12
Yeah, so or 12 times
Sure,
10.
sure.
So
Okay,
100.
240, 120.
Sure, 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
So you realize that
Yeah.
at
I
a
absolutely do that in my head.
at a minimum, what you can see, because you haven't seen the big canisters yet, just what's around that pilaster. To put it into perspective for you guys, does 120 hit points worth of damage.
Yeah, yikes.
At a minute.
Fire damage?
Fire and force.
Bludgeoning.
And force, okay. Okay.
I'll like look back to the rest of the group and just be like,
Now, madam, you don't notice the slope. Your foot plants a bit of some kind of slippery substance. You're not sure, and you hope it's not poop. You slip. And a tiniest little grasp comes out as you manage to grab a figure across the room. Turns slightly. Well, I was wondering when you would show. I've been waiting so very long to meet all of you. Please, come in. I think you have something that belongs to me. And he's now staring directly at you.
At me.
You have the chess pieces.
Oh. The keys.
Make a perception check for me.
What? Why would he
23.
hide them in the bodies? Like
You see on the table in the room, just off to your right, chessboard.
They keep them.
But it's weird, the pieces aren't in the right places. You've studied the courtesan arts. You've had to learn to play these games of skill and knowledge. If anything, just to keep your clientele engaged. For the longer they stay inside the cirque, the bigger the perk. We'll get back to that in a second. Now, knowing all of you are in there, what would you like to do?
I just freeze.
Please, don't be scared. I'm hoping you like the artwork I've left for you. I have worked so very hard on all of it. Come, you are, after all, my guests. Join me. Let's have a chat. And 6 chairs. Well, 5. All show up around the table to the right.
That too.
That table right there.
Take a step forward.
You're all still invisible, yet he's watching every single
I'll take a
one
step
of you.
forward and start kind of moving in that direction just slightly. And as long as I don't blow up or something with my 3 steps in, I can certainly appreciate the arts, but I'm afraid it's just me.
Make a deception check.
Well, 25.
Madam, please don't insult my intelligence. I know you are not alone. They're not that stupid.
Well, in the spiritual sense, are we ever really alone?
Well, after some of the events this evening, some of us have far more than others. And he looks over at you, Jeb. You have a knack for the dramatics, sir. I can appreciate it. Art form comes in so many different flavors. Now, again, you have something that belongs to me. And he reaches out his hands, and as his hands uncurling, the fingers unfold and then almost unfold again. Unnaturally long fingers. The red back of the hands are stained blood red, but the insides are covered in fine, silky black powder. As the one hand almost reaches far beyond it should. Reaches out. Please. And then he motions towards the table. Place the pieces, and my story can begin. On the chessboard, you see. You're right, they're not right. Most of the pieces are missing. To one side, a white knight, a white pawn. To the other, a black bishop, a black rook. But the way they're sitting, there's only room for 2 pieces to fit in between them.
I'll take a few more steps to the left. Is this where the chest?
That's where it is.
I'll take a few more steps to the left. I think you have me at a disadvantage, sir, ma'am. You? What's your name?
Please. All will be unveiled in due time. Roll a charisma saving throw.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that. 25.
You feel the urge to stop and turn and go to the table for the briefest moment. As you make contact with their eyes, which you haven't really seen until yet, but they are No pupil, no iris. Just white.
I stop and turn and go to the table.
Thank you.
And I'll go to the table and I will turn my back in front of it just for a moment and put the 2 pieces down. But I would like to keep the queen and use a minor illusion right there. And then, as I move away, I go, fuck! And look at him like I'm real mad that his charm worked.
What are you doing? Madame!
It wasn't me!
He looks at you. Looks at the board. Looks at all of you. Do you so easily cohort with liars and whores?
We tried whore, it didn't work on the boards.
Quiet! I'm almost done with you. Please come in.
Enough of this.
XT will also advance into the room.
Oh, I haven't seen one of you in a long time. Oh, the amusement model. Do you remember me? You sang to me at my birthday. Roll a history check. What?
Deep lore.
I want to know this, Lord.
5.
Nope.
No.
You don't remember, but you could.
You could have done.
I do remember.
Make a deception check.
Maybe this one will go better. It's an 18.
18.
It's very charismatic.
I used to be such a fan.
Used to be.
Things change. I grew up.
Oh, well, I mean, that's alright. We can still have a lovely conversation all together.
Oh, I intend to as soon as your friend stops fucking about.
I
And again
sincerely
looks at you.
don't know how to not fuck about. But I can promise you, I'm not giving you this queen, so...
Nothing bad will come to you. As you saw my note, the pieces must be on the board.
Right, so I super appreciate the performance art. Really, totally get it. But, you know, sometimes at like a gallery, they put those little cards beside the art piece to kind of explain the rationale of the artist. I feel like we're missing that context just a little bit.
I can't give it to you. It's been sealed away for safekeeping. Only you have the means to access it now. Please put the piece on the board. Where are the rest of you at this moment, actually?
I'm looking for an angle. As soon as he screamed, I'm looking for an angle.
Here.
So
The cleanest angle,
to
using all my
center.
sniper training.
I think I'm
So
probably
you'd
still
be.
kind of
He is over now
peeking out behind.
by the madam.
He's over there.
Yeah, at that table.
You want right here?
Yep.
And he
Wait,
He
who did I just move?
doesn't
I'm sorry, that was you, Josie, that I
he
knew.
doesn't
That's
specifically know where you guys are, I don't think.
Oh no, he knows exactly where you
Does
are.
he?
Yeah.
Speaking
He
of
almost
roles,
believed me when I said I was alone.
I feel it's not like a triangle between.
If you walked over to the table, I'd go the
He
opposite
might have
direction.
acted like
Okay.
it.
Great.
Cool.
This probably wouldn't be as close to.
Jean-Michel, make a
Wait.
perception and investigation check.
Ooh, 33.
33. see something on the table. It's there, but it's not there.
Bullshit.
He looks back towards you. Oh, please. At this point, that's just going to tickle me. But your friend is onto something. You see, what I have sealed away is over there, but I cannot retrieve it anymore. It's my love letter, shall we say, for what is to come. Herman.
Yep.
I want you to make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. 2 19s for a 22.
Thanks.
That's what Herman sounds when he dies.
I think it's actually the Lego death sound.
Yeah! You do the R2D2 scream.
Yeah. Can anybody make stuff not blow up?
No, of course I can't. Of course I can't.
Oh yes, my spell I've been holding on to, don't blow up spell.
Yeah, level
Actually, my
3
last potion.
concentration.
No.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Within 300 feet, no blow-ups. That's what that potion is.
The most I got is counter spell. Which could
I have absorb
It could be
elements.
something depending on how
Madam,
Mister.
I am investigating this room. It is rigged to explode, and has been for some time. If this man wanted to kill everyone of us, and everyone above us, he would have done so already. Perhaps we should give him what he wants in this instance.
I think I might agree with XT over here.
Are y'all this word that I keep hearing that happens to people called charmed? It can't
think they
happen to
might
me. I was born this way. I don't know. I can't
Agreed. I'm just gonna level my gun and.
be. And when do me and the
What's your
captain
passive
ever
perception?
agree?
Something is.
I don't know.
mighty wrong
He
with that.
he don't got a face, so
This
I
is
can't
weird.
see if he's lying or not.
No, something is definitely wrong.
Okay.
What's everyone's passive
I have
perceptions?
my full wits about me, I assure you.
20.
13.
20.
I do still have my true sight thing, if that makes a difference.
13.
15. While all this conversation's happening, none of you have noticed that he is moved with an almost shadow quietness. And he's behind you now, in your ear.
He's like, hello, little mama.
Your giant trash can of a friend is right. If I wanted you dead, you'd be the next piece in my gallery. Play the game, and I'll tell you a secret.
Why did he put the chess pieces in the dead bodies and now he wants them back when he had them in the first place? That don't make no sense.
Perhaps because without pieces, we too could not play.
Did you offer?
What was his name? What's the name of the last guy we found dead?
Edmund.
Did you offer Edmund to play your game?
Edmund was a liar and a cheat and a fool. He had exactly what was coming to him. He burned like the sun. He wasn't worthy of my game. But all of you are. Your move.
And what do we get if we play the game?
The truth.
XT, you have any feeling that us playing or putting these pieces down is going to cause us any harm?
Insight?
Sure. Are you inciting the board or him?
Whether putting the piece on the game would.
Okay.
So I don't know whether that's the board. Sure.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Natural
Hey!
20.
For 19.
Hell yeah!
Let's go,
Still not bad.
You're calling on all your circuits for this one.
Yeah. Your perspiration level is 6%.
Yeah.
Cooling systems activated.
You send your homunculus over. It's floating around. It starts to get close to the cloaked figure. Be gone. And it immediately shifts away, and it's floating around the board. Everything it's looking at, you don't see anything dangerous about it.
Okay.
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana. 16.
16. You get a faint hint that there's something magical about this board.
Something magical, hey?
The board itself is not rigged to cause the explosion, madame.
I look at everybody.
Before we play this game, are there any special rules that we should know about? Well, if we're gonna play a game with you, I think it's only fair.
You've already been playing.
Yeah, that's not the answer I want.
There's one simple rule. Don't lie. Don't cheat.
Those rules apply to you too?
I have been nothing but honest since the day you set foot in this city.
I put it on the board. And I look at him.
As you put the piece on the board, they all come to life in a way. Another piece appears, a pawn, slowly shifting across the table. A small little page unfurls on the table. You see another piece. White. No. Black. No. Gray. Rook shows up at the end. All three pieces, the white king, the black queen, and the gray rook, seem to acknowledge one another. Outstretched hands across the table between the king and the queen shake. The board burns. On the table beside you, Captain, a plethora of paperwork appears in almost a greenish flame. It uncurls itself. You're looking down, trying to keep an eye back and forth, and you're seeing news clippings. A Bragg soldier, a Arcanist warrior, executed. You remember hearing about this years ago. They're both treasonous. Then one page sticks out to you. This. What you hold is my truth.
Is it a manifesto?
Oh, shit.
Do
Captain,
you
what's
see
this?
now, Captain? Do you see the lies, the deceit? Look me in the eye. Roll a charisma saving throw, please.
I'm gonna do that at disadvantage. Because I'm shook. 6.
6. You lock eyes with these pale, white eyes. Help me be the spark. What your friend has just realized is the truth of all of ours. I sit here as the spark, and I make the same offer to all of you. Join me. Help me right this wrong. Would you like to read it out to them?
Like me or madam?
Good choice.
The accord to halt internation espionage occurring in Hexen. Basically, in attendance, officials from everywhere. Witness of accord, Honorable Mayor-elect Dalton Brass. Reports to ensure the continuation of the war. Both parties agree to immediately cease all activities listed below, like fraternizing of general military personnel, fraternizing higher-ranking military personnel, conception of child parented by personnel from both parties, trade of goods and services in any shape between both parties. If anybody does any of those things, they will be put to death in a way that appears accidental in nature.
Ain't fucking saying that they put that on a letterhead. You guys emailed that out?
So essentially,
Void that?
they're not coming together for peace
No.
at all.
No. They're about to.
Jean-Michel, make a...
I'm charmed right now.
No, you're not.
Oh, wait. That's fair.
Actually, no. XT, as you hear this being read out, make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
Or wisdom, your choice.
I'll take intelligence.
That's crazy. They're like, and make it look like an
Sweet.
accident.
28.
28.
Sorry, Kenny.
You take
I'll take a picture.
you take 1 point of circuitry damage, we'll say, but psychic damage. As you're hearing this being read out, something clicks. Something overrides. It's almost like you're a sleeper agent that all these things start unlocking in a hidden away memory storage inside your processing unit. It's the reason why you've always been with Jean-Michel. It's because her father programmed you to be her protector in all else. You also realize that this isn't the current peace accord. It was one that was made generations ago.
This
Roughly-
accord?
Yes. Roughly, or I should say decades ago. Roughly 30-ish years ago. The war was supposed to end. Back then. Both sides agreed to keep it going. Half the reason why Jean-Michel's father has gone missing. He opposed the continuation of it. All these things start firing off as synapses inside of you. Bugsy, you were an unfortunate victim. Make an intelligence saving throw as well. Or wisdom, your choice.
Same people, also. Same people.
from 30 years ago are
Okay.
doing it now, so.
10.
10. You were an espionage unit. Sent by the city of Hexen to spy and report back on anyone who had been fraternizing. You can't access your former employer, but you were used to siphon and collect data. You had people at their softer moments who were able to read and record everything.
Oh shit.
Birdie,
One party consent, bitch.
your Uncle Jeb came by your store honestly, but not his descendants. You remember something about an accident with an uncle. Not really an uncle, but been around forever. Jeb always called them his brother, but you never saw the relation.
He didn't have red hair. He didn't.
Didn't have skin. He was a
Oh
dragonborn.
my god.
Oh.
That will do it.
It's Uncle Damon.
Madam, as you're reading through this, you lost your parents very, very young. And you were taken in by an elderly woman who, for the most part, didn't really treat you as a child, more as a currency, but taught you everything she knew about being a madam and how to game the business, especially one female brag officer who used to like to frequent her facility. Before you sits the child of this union between an Arcanist soldier and a brag officer. And as you're all coming to these realizations, you all now see my truth. And the fact that you are the pawns fighting a war for a side that is all but corrupt. Now I ask all of you the same I asked of your captain. Be the spark. Light this candle and burn everything down. For what you don't know is currently above us. As he looks up. The peace accords are beginning. The time was changed due to my influence. But I, one way or another, will end the reign of brag and the corruption of Arcus. So I pose to you, brothers and sisters of change. Will you join me now?
You want us to blow ourselves and everybody above us up?
No. But there's a way to light this fuse. And for us to be away. As he looks, you see... It's hard for you to see Josie, but there's a waterway. We can take the path to salvation out of this city and begin to bring justice to the unjust across both sides. For far too long, the people in this city have been played by two sides that want nothing more than to be constantly at war to progress themselves, to advance their technological scourge, and the perversion of the true weaves of magic. I ask you one last time, join me and light this fire.
Can I roll an insight? Is everything in this letter, like, and what he's telling us true?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you advantage as well.
Great. Insight is not my thing. 16.
It's official letterhead. Every person on this document would be in the positions they were in. You remember, the war was supposed to end. It was coming to an end. But it all of a sudden sparked off again.
I will look at him and just say, the fires of evolution will not burn on the gas of innocent blood. And I will just raise my rifle and I'll wait for everyone else to respond.
Even if everything you say is true, you, sir, are still guilty of the murder of 3 people. For this, I will place you under arrest.
3 people. You don't recognize the names or the bodies, do you? These were all people who brought an end to 2 lovely people, caring people, who just loved each other and their child. Join me.
What?
Die.
So his parents were fraternizing as they shouldn't be, and so like they were caught and they were killed by the 3 people that were murdered. So he murdered the people that killed his parents because they were doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. Because one of them was like an officer that you knew, right? Like so they were
Look
all.
at the names on there again.
It's all the people that were found.
Yeah, it's like Danielson and
Yep.
whatever. Yeah.
Penny.
Who else is on there?
Dalton Brass.
Yeah.
Dalton Brass of Hexen, Penelope Tusk, Simon Stormsong,
Yeah. Simon
Everybody
Stormson.
we've been talking to.
and Alman Ott.
The Grand Vizier from my town.
Leaders of both.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Make the call. Choose a side. Here we are.
Well, you're a murderer. I mean, I gotta say I'm sorry about what happened to your parents. I mean, I don't know my folk either, but you're like Herman said, you're killing innocent people.
Innocent or not, that is not the way of justice.
I'm gonna take like the letter and like hide it in my leaf pouch. Whatever.
Like touch of leaves.
My organic recycled
You got some
material
nuts.
bag. This letter is what's going to bring justice to what our towns are not doing right. Whatever your town is doing, what our towns aren't doing. Not killing a bunch of people.
You think you can stop it? Many have tried. All have failed. this evening. I promised you truth.
What is he talking about? I don't know.
Here it is. And he gets up real close to you.
Keep talking to the madam so close like that.
His cheek brushes against yours as he whispers into your ear. The small one burned your home.
The small one.
What a fucking
Backs
bitch.
up.
Like,
And he looks at you, extends a hand. Join me, sister.
Jed, is it true?
Well, I may have been at the place, and I may have been using a fireball.
Stick to your screen.
yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know whether you're telling the truth, sir, but I do think you haven't thought through your plan. Because if you blow up a peace conference, people will assume it's war. I don't believe it will end the war.
The ones upstairs don't want this war to end. It doesn't fit their ultimate plans.
But if you blow them up,
Then we start anew and find proper people to lead their peoples into the future.
proper people, like, say, prominent business owners from the community.
Oh my god.
I'm on that team.
I could think of none better. For the people, by the people.
You know, I'm not sure if you know much about me, but I'm quite the humanitarian. I take in the orphans
You
and
did.
the parents who are their adopted parents who are addicts.
You did.
You know, I know I've heard a story of another captain back in my town. I think his name was Captain Rogers,
Oh no.
and he had a saying about war. I think it was in a civil war, where he said, every time someone tries to stop a war before it starts, innocent people die. Every time. And then he ripped a piece of wood in half and he walked away. It was very dramatic.
And
The
that's
war's already begun. I just want to see fit the people who keep persisting it forward can't anymore. And that they're replaced with people of a better mind.
I'll reach out my hand very carefully and just say, this is very enticing. The thing is, I like to make my own rules. Dissonant whispers. So wisdom save, which I know we all say.
well, here we go, guys.
I think he's wisdomous.
Wisdomous.
I think so.
And you win the wisdom.
He's wisdomous.
What'd you do, Sue?
16.
Nice.
You got what?
5.
You got 5? Yay! Let me pull out my d6s.
Roll damage me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is inside her head. 4 6s, please. No.
Oh.
Hey.
10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 points of
Wow.
sick burn damage.
Sick burn damage.
And must immediately move as far as his speed allows away from me.
Sorry. Oh. He has a feature.
Her feet's fun.
Yeah.
16, you said?
Yeah.
15.
50. Yay! Okay, so 22 points of sick burn damage.
Okay.
And he has to move his speed away from me.
Okay. Back him up 30 feet.
Would he come this way?
You guys can decide.
That would be the farthest away from me, probably. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh boy.
He stumbles back. Does a
I'm sure it does.
21 hit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it does.
Alright, y'all. Here we go.
You take 17 points of force damage as this bolt of energy flies towards you and just smashes into you hard. And it doesn't. You feel the rage and hatred in it. Everyone roll initiative.
So we've lost Kenny. Power
Oh,
problems.
crap. Okay.
Should we narrate that maybe
He portaled
Jet
out.
portaled away? I don't know. Fuck this, guys.
Okay, I'll leave this up to the group. Jeb can poof away.
He burnt down your fucking house.
And then Jeb's like,
I looked everywhere for him.
bye.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck all this.
Okay, please pull Jeb off the board.
I feel like that's
What was the other
good
option?
to character. Yep. I like that personally.
You'll never know.
The other side.
That's what I thought it was gonna be.
Okay.
I didn't count for sneak attack, did it?
No, it's a spell.
Let's go. Oh, I guess there's that.
Yep.
I'm so glad I optimized this character.
Yep. You're doing great, Sweaty.
23.
$17.
Dirty 20. There we go.
13.
13.
9. But I'm kind of like the cleric, so it's kind of good to be last. So.
The closest thing we got.
Top of the round is Madam. But he is going to use a legendary action to move 30 feet back towards you.
As one does.
And it is
Son of a bitch. Come here, Trey.
sorry, I'm still learning this guy. Okay, yeah, cool. So first attack is a 16.
Meats.
So that hits. Next one is a oh, that's a 25.
Yep.
That's a 19. So the first one you take,
What is he getting with? Like, what is this?
you see as he flies back in 30
swords.
feet, extends his hands, the same kind of green energy, but it's blades
Oh boy.
of this archaic green energy that's crackling, razor sharp. Where'd all those go? Well, okay. So the first attack is 13 points of damage. Next one is 4 points of damage. Sorry, 7 points of damage. I lied. And the third one is another 7 points of damage.
Alright.
Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. And I'm right in his melee. Yeah. I'm going to. What am I going to do? he's reaching out and he's going pshoo, pshoo, pshoo all over me.
Yep.
And so what I am going to do, I'm making a decision.
It is the name of the game.
Okay, so he attacks, and she seems to almost collect a shadow of his weapon in the air, and kind of like interpretive dance in a way, kind of grabs it and pulls it back in and dances it back at him, and all of these shadows of daggers are gonna form around him and come hammering down, and I'm casting a cloud of daggers.
Okay.
There is no save.
Okay.
Just trying to remember if he takes it. I think he takes it when I first cast it, and then if he starts his turn there. No, it just says takes slashing damage when it enters a spell area or starts its turn there.
Okay.
So do you want him to take any to begin with? I don't think so.
No, it wouldn't be on the next one.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to look over at Jean-Michel and give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, be like, you see that? Yes.
D10 or D8?
That is a D8.
Cool.
And for my movement, I'm just going to stay within his range. But just kind of go around this side of him.
Cool.
Now my turn.
Okay. Next up is him. So,
I'm gonna die.
at the beginning,
It's okay.
At the beginning of his turn, he takes slashing damage.
Yay!
We'll find
Slash. Yeah,
absolute
slash.
garbage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of slashing damage.
Average.
you watch as he takes the daggers flash around him. The room gets darker and colder. Anyone within 30 feet of him now has disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
Is that just
This ability is
Adam?
magical, so if you are not affected
Everybody.
by it,
Minus
everyone within 30 feet of him.
Is it a charm?
Nope.
What does it say?
It's a magical ability.
Oh, magical ability.
I think that's all of us except for Josie.
Yay!
Okay. So we have disadvantage on everything.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay.
Is it a spell?
No.
Okay. Everything I like buffed on. Like, I was like, I literally have so many buffs.
I was like, I won't need like hold person.
I've got something. Yeah, I've got an idea for you. That doesn't require a saving throw.
It's okay.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. He'll look back at all these daggers that are swirling around him. He's just glaring at you through it. And faster than you can blink an eye. Grabs 3 of them out of the air and throws them at you. Again, 3 attacks. That's a 18 to hit.
Yep.
20 some odd to hit.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. How long have you done this?
So the first one he uses his fortuitous strike on, which gives him 11 damage added to a dice roll, which is
Bye-bye.
6 plus 11, so 17 points of damage on the first attack.
On the first attack.
Second one
Oh, shit.
is another 6 points of damage. The last one, which is doubled, is, it's only 6 points of, 6 points of damage.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was doubled?
Yeah.
Hey.
He's rolling d4s, guys.
Yeah, like the damage isn't
Yes.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The madam
And then
collapses in on herself down on one knee.
you had your chance. Goodbye. He makes his way back through the cloud to the other side.
To get an opportunity attack?
Debatable.
You're not down. I mean, like,
Yeah,
you're
but he
just-
will. You know what? I'll give you one. Go ahead.
And where's he going?
He'll be backing up towards XT and the rest of everyone there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like right up
22?
5 feet?
No, go halfway between. 22?
Yeah.
That hits.
6 points of dagger damage. So I grab one that's right in my spleen.
He pulls the one out that you've slashed him with.
Ew.
Oh, that's not hygienic.
Very gross.
Appreciate the theatrics.
I think that gives you help.
He should have been orphaned to Madame.
No, he wasn't.
Find out, I guess.
Maybe he was.
You don't know how old Madame is.
That is his turn. XC, you are good friend.
Okay. So XT will see all of that just happened, and the
Oh wait, was yours disadvantage?
No, it wasn't. I
So
could do
roll
it.
again for me.
okay, I'll let you finish.
Of course, that was garbage. I was rolling for my con saves. It was fine. So you get your 6 health back.
Okay. The Happiness Company logo on XT suddenly like begins to like shift and warp around his body, and like black inky tendrils crawl down Herman's arms, and he like raises his piston fists and says, which one?
Oh god, he's got the written down.
At the Happiness Company, our most valuable product is you. And so
amazing.
the Happiness Company logo has activated, and gives him the effect of the Elder Scrolls tattoo, which
I'm familiar with that.
Yes, we
it
are.
it gives him some extra reach
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So he's actually not going to move at all. He's just going to attack from where he is. And
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage, yes. Okay. So the first is a 20. Dirty
Hits.
20. Yes.
Hey,
And
okay.
the second will be a 18.
Hits.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Interesting.
Alright.
Good to know, good to know, good to know.
Okay. Oops. So the first, I get to do also d6 of force with each. Boy, look at all the dice. There's 2. So 9. Okay, let's do 13 thunder and 6 force on the first one.
Okay.
And the second is 16 thunder and 4 force.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. And he will have disadvantage attacking anybody but me.
Hermie.
Sorry, one second.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, for the second was 16 and then
16 and 4 force. Cool. So that's my 2 actions and a bonus action.
So the funny thing is, with you being in 30 feet and you feeling this room chill and it sucks in, you notice everything that he's drawing in is going into him. And he seems to be prevailing of it.
I need to chop his head off.
So it seems to be the stuff he's sucking in seems to be benefiting him, healing him, maybe in some way.
Maybe not healing, but
But he's
whatever you're losing,
getting. Yeah. Okay.
he's gaining.
Sure. Okay.
Does anybody have a great axe to chop his head off?
Left it at home.
And so, like, specifically, he is drawing from, like, our life force. Yeah. Okay.
Which is odd for you.
Yeah.
And you, Bernie.
Yeah.
That
They ain't got no life force.
do they?
Dun dun dun. You know.
Something feels weird.
Beep boop.
All I know is
Wally.
all I know is boop and lie.
I want a shirt that says that.
All right. Back to it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll still stay there. Yeah.
Okay.
End of turn.
Okay. Cap. You're up.
Do I have advantage because I'm invisible?
I won't give you advantage for being invisible, but I will give you advantage because they are engaged with XT. So
Like for sneak attack, you mean?
yeah,
So I can have sneak attack if I hit, but not advantage.
Yeah.
Am I understanding that correctly?
yeah,
All right.
because they know where you are.
That's fine. But I will, raise my rifle. Got 3 shots left on it, so I
Okay.
will take first, see what happens. Okay, promising. It's going to be 19. Oh, no, 27.
Okay. Okay.
A little different.
It's a little different, yeah.
That hits.
Cool. So that'll be 16 points of gun damage.
Gun.
Oh my god.
I cast gun.
Boomstick.
23 points of sneak attack.
Nice.
Ooh.
No, we're
Oh, was that disadvantage on your attack? Oh no, you're out of it. You're good.
I'm out of it.
only one out of it.
I'll pop a charge on my mantle as well to add a d10 to that,
Heck yeah, you will.
Nice.
which is 7 points in necrotic.
Necrotic.
Thanks.
2.
You hear this thundering,
Hell yeah.
and you watch as like part of his shoulder rips apart.
Too low. Next time. I end my turn.
Nice.
Okay. Bugsy, your turn.
Alright. I'm first gonna move just to get in range of him a little bit better, but still try and skirt around. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna lock onto him. Eyes shift into this like red glowing. I'll say the city may not have been perfect, but it's been good to me. I'm not gonna let you burn it to the ground. I'm gonna use my Hexblade's curse.
Hell yeah.
So, and then with that, I'll pull out my glaive from my forehead,
So fucking cool.
and I will try and attack him. So the first one is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I don't think the next one's gonna hit. That's a 15.
No, it misses.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first one is.
DC is between 16 and 18.
First one. We have 8 is 12, 15. So it's
Okay.
12 slashing damage, and then there's. Or wait, no, sorry, it's 11 slashing damage, and then 4 just
Okay.
damage from my Hexblade's curse.
Okay.
So that is my action and bonus action.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything else I can do for that. Let me make sure.
Shout out to the robots.
That is all for me.
Okay. Bernie.
Are you within 20 feet of him? You are.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Bonus action first. Because then obviously I'm within 30 feet of him then. I'm gonna try Grasping Vine, so that's a dex of 15 for him.
Okay. It's a 20.
Okay, that was just a bonus action. Action. You all moved a little bit away from me for me to help you guys. I mean, I can help in a different way, but not the way that I was wanting to help. But I can scooch. Okay, then I'm gonna scooch. I guess I'll do it to. Sure. I'll just go to Herman.
Herbie.
Herman, I don't know if you got some sort of hand. It's just a touch spell. That's all I'm saying. It's also, I was like, you're so icy and so cool. So I'm casting my last 4th level spell for you. So Freedom of Movement. So you're unaffected by difficult terrain and spells and other magical effects that can neither reduce your speed or cause you to be paralyzed or restrained, so you can't do any of that. You can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints.
Cool.
And if you're underwater, you're fine. So,
Okay.
because you're
Sure, if you go underwater.
yeah, it just like protects you in case this fucker's trying to do something to you.
It does something.
Might
sure.
as well
Okay.
do
Cool.
something. Yeah.
Sure. Don't paralyze our robot.
But that was maybe only like 5 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna scooch back this way.
Nice. Sweet.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Top of the round. He uses his legendary action. My work won't be foiled. If I die, I don't go alone. As he stares at you, Jean-Michel. Behind, he turns. Throws a dagger at you.
That'll be a disadvantage.
No, it won't. That life force that you're having drawn, the disadvantage you have, he's pulling it into advantage for him.
Regular roll. So even though I hit him with my.
You were already, yeah. It would have been disadvantage, but it cancels out because he gets advantage. That's a 18 to hit.
Hits.
Then the fortuitous strike, which is 12 points of damage.
No.
One more for the gallery. Looks at. No, I don't have a D5. God damn it. Who wants to be doubled?
D10.
Oh, that's true. Thank you, Josie.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Kill
thanks,
us.
Josie.
Kill us.
It's you.
Careful what you wish for.
Next is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. The third one, natural 20.
Well, yeah, I guess that'll hit. From 65 feet away. This is definitely going to break a charge.
It is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that does just enough to break a charge.
Okay. And then it is now your turn, madam. Please make a death saving throw.
She collapses to the ground and
Oh.
all of her skin
Yikes.
ripples
Okay.
and is almost prismatic as it shifts while her body is deciding if she lives or dies. It needs to be a what? Alright, it's just the dice, right? Or
Yeah,
did you do this
10
one?
and above.
7. It's a fail.
So the first fail.
Fuck.
It's back to his turn.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
He sees the doubtful chance of him winning this, coughing slightly, this dark maroonish blood. My work will be done. And he's going to use disengage, pass by you, Bugsy, and goes to his workbench by the wall.
How much movement does he have?
60 feet.
Okay, so it's here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50,
Too far in the initiative.
55.
Okay.
He's quick.
And
Fast
that-
hand.
I was gonna try something and I knew Darryl was gonna say no, so I did.
no, what did you want to try?
No, I was gonna try to cast like mold earth, so it was like difficult terrain, so he couldn't go as like far as he wanted
Do you
to.
have Warcaster?
No, I don't think I do.
Nah.
Okie dokie. See, I knew he was gonna say it.
He had Warcaster. Sure. Right, that's cool. That's his turn then. XT, you're up.
Okay.
Yum yum.
So that I understand the mechanics that happened there.
Which is now everything that happened since he moved away from you. He's past 30 feet from you. You feel that draining essence leave you.
Yeah. And so when we are in that, things that benefit us instead were benefiting him.
Basically, you get disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and any check. If you're within 30 feet of him. When you're not, you don't. When he is with you and you are 30 feet within 30 feet of him, everything that you lose, he gains. So when he's within 30 feet of you, he gains attack,
That's
advantage on
interesting.
attack, saving throws, and wisdom checks.
So the melee people basically suffer.
Okay. And just so I'm also clear then, the class feature of Armorer didn't take his attack rolls to neutral. He still...
It did.
It did?
I rolled once, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't roll with, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now, does that carry over the disadvantages that he would have had from your first one?
It's only whenever I hit him, so...
Okay, so but if you are able to hit him now, if you can hit him outside of 30 feet,
Yeah.
it'll stick.
I can't,
So-
no, but okay. Got it. Okay,
Because he has
thanks.
nobody to pull it from. So.
Yeah. Alright, thank you. Appreciate that. Well...
Ooh, I've got an idea. So, another idea.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this then. 30 feet. Yeah, okay. So XT will move. Do. We're within 30 feet of the captain. And he will look at the captain and say, Captain, if all this time I have been your protector, it is now time for that role to reverse. And he's going to cast haste
Oh shit!
on
Oh, boy.
Captain.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Oh boy.
That's how.
Yeah, there's a little giggle off in the corner. And okay, so that's action. And then bonus action.
Oh, Jesus, I'm like, there's noise.
Cat.
I don't like your species at the moment. Tread carefully.
The homunculus servant
mean.
will make a
Problem.
ranged attack.
Destroy my fucking map.
You deserved it.
Noted.
No.
New target.
New target.
I didn't do anything.
It's 30 feet of range. Okay, so I still have.
She doesn't like cuddles. No, she does not. She's like glaring at Darryl.
I think I can't quite, can't get in range. So
She also
I'll
wants dinner, so
just
she likes you.
move a hair closer instead. And
Gotcha.
I Yes.
Butt snakes, cheek scratches, and pets.
Getting both.
That'll be it for now.
Okay.
Stop there.
Good turn.
Yep.
Okay. Jean-Michel, send them to hell.
I feel the haste spell, and my accelerator just begins to.
Oh yeah, I forgot to describe haste. So essentially what happens is like a little port opens up and like some little like tiny rockets appear and they basically go and it plunks into the captain's arm. It's actually an adrenaline shot.
Cool. I take out the railgun.
Okay.
And I'm going to level it at that fucker and just say, au revoir. And take a shot.
Okay.
Hope for the best.
Yeah. What were the stats on that bad
Oh
boy?
yeah, so you roll a d20
Okay.
and the to hit is +4.
Okay.
Wait, do you still have your bardic, I think?
Yes, and I will be using that.
Do you have inspo?
No, I don't. The first attack will definitely miss because it's a natural 1.
Roll a d20, please.
16.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. That could have gone very bad, I feel. But my second attack, because of the haste action,
Yep.
let's see if that works. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 21.
Huh. And then do you need to know the dice for
Yes,
it?
please.
So 3d10
Okay.
plus 10 force.
3d10 plus 10 force.
Do you got 10s?
Yes. Great. Do I need sneak attack on this as well, or no?
No, there's nobody.
Okay.
Do you have advantage with haste?
No, I spy a 10.
No.
Eight.
That's
Oh wait, that is.
Haste
That's
doesn't
one
give
or
advantage.
10?
You rolled the...
That's 1.
0 is 10.
Yeah.
Got it.
That was 1 and 8, 9, 12. 12 points of damage.
That's what the
Plus
10.
10 force.
Oh,
So
plus
22.
so 22. 22 points.
10 points of damage on 3d10.
Boom! You see this. You see now rib and organs moving inside the lung.
Oh, I add a d10 with my fucking mantle.
Okay.
3 points extra. Alright. That's my turn, thank you.
Slumping over this desk, just.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you for that.
It's your turn.
Finish him. How bad is he looking actually?
Sounds bad.
Very,
Sounds
very
bad. He's very, very bad. Okay, then I will not do what I was thinking of doing, and I will do something that will hurt him instead. I can. Okay. I'm a warlock, so we're gonna move here. So I need to use Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Do it!
It's like
Classic.
Yes, it is.
Please.
I get 2 beams. Ooh,
Ooh?
ooh. Those are both 26 to hit.
Hey.
Yes! Finally, something works.
Cast some magic, you silly robot. Let's go!
Actually, how close are you?
It's like 5.
Don't say 30 feet.
It's like,
30. Isn't it?
Advantage,
is
please.
it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
It's like exactly 30.
You could move
Oh,
back
shit.
though.
That is true, but that's kind
the
of like,
range
that's
of
kind
your-
of metagaming.
Okay, roll a d20.
Yeah.
10 and higher, you get a. I'll let you move back.
Ooh.
Anything lower, you're stuck there and you're going to have to roll disadvantage.
Okay.
That makes sense.
11.
It makes sense. You like start to get up and you're like, I feel strange.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this.
It works. It works.
Hell yeah.
It works.
Damage, damage, damage.
Jingle jangle. That is 22 force damage.
Total?
Yes.
lot of force damage today.
My 2 beams
Smart.
of
Okay,
Eldritch Blast.
Birdie.
Birdie
Get him.
is going. Oh, nobody's near him right now,
Nope.
are they?
It
I was
sucks.
gonna do one thing, but I don't want to get close. So, what I'm gonna do, since nobody's close by,
Get him.
well, are we within 60 feet? Like, is anybody within 60? Yeah, we are. Hey.
Yeah. I think probably everyone is.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're within
that's
50.
fine. I can do something else, something that's not as dangerous to everybody else. So I'll just do 20 feet of.
Madame is also out.
No. But if I do like a 20-foot cube
Oh,
from
okay,
120
yeah.
feet, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to try and cast Erupting Earth.
Okay.
That's a dex of 15.
That's cool. There's nobody within 30 feet of him.
Fails.
Fails. All right. So before I roll the damage, I'd like to explain how this looks. So
Okay. I'll tell you right now. He uses evasion, so whatever you roll for damage, it's half.
okay. Okay, so just so you guys know as well, we'll have to probably let Loren know too. It's difficult terrain around, just 5 feet around
Okay.
him. But so, well, it's like stone, I guess, is like what the
The ground is, yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
So like the stone and the earth is literally gonna shoot up and then like land
Nice.
directly just right on
Nice.
him. So it's a pretty good damage.
That's
So even
awesome.
halved. How come it didn't show up? Oh, there she goes. So 27 halved.
27 half,
Yeah.
so
13.
13, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
Nature that did it. So literally, like the stones are gonna come up and they're just gonna like hit.
Nice.
And in tribute to my paladin character, is gonna go for the head.
You watch as all these stones come up and they hover in the air for a second. You watch Birdie just go and stone by stone, almost medieval,
Lovely.
putting someone to death by stone. Poof, poof, poof. You watch, you're starting to see skull come away, brain matter exposed,
Nice.
and a lying lump on the floor.
Oh my god, that was so violent, y'all. I've never done that before, but that's what we wanted, right?
A single
I think so,
hand
yeah.
reaches up.
Oh,
Birdie, get more rocks.
Like hover.
A flicker of fire. We're
Did
going
he
to pause
transform?
right here until Loren comes back. That's it, because it's extremely important.
Yeah. Hi, hey, hello.
So Ramsey and Isha.
So,
They would.
yes, nothing.
others.
What you don't know is it's secretly on.
Right.
Yeah, they weren't even talking about this campaign. It was just.
I paused. So, sorry. Birdie.
It's getting late, guys. The solo of the
Yeah,
group.
that was actually a compliment. That's not an insult.
That's right.
To be called so.
Exactly. Yeah.
Birdie struck a death blow. But the last thing all of you saw was the hand reach out and with a small flame ignition. And you hear starting.
Was that a spell? Or. I'll try.
Now, I will let one of you make a perception check.
I have a plus 10.
Do it. You do it.
Okay, my dice have been so bad today, though. I need
This
to
is
get.
the one roll that matters.
I need to get a
Your
different
last
one.
attack rolls were not bad.
They were okay.
This is the one that matters.
Yeah.
I know it is. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do this one.
Okay.
Please, 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 please. 18.
Okay. Okay.
Bugsy, with a lightning reflex, you see he He lit the fuse. It's burning. It's burning fast.
Where is the fuse?
You're tracing it right now.
Yes.
You see it hits the 6 around the pillar in the middle, but it also extends out past there to the 4 around the outside.
So it's like splitting.
Oh.
You have 5 minutes.
Ooh, okay.
Can I?
So,
Can I mold earth and like use the dirt and the stones to like put them out?
Ooh. That's not a bad idea.
Sure.
Good idea.
Try.
It's just it's a cantrip.
You can do 5 feet at a time with mold earth. So you could pick like
Nope.
one.
You try for the first time. Doesn't work. It's burning quicker.
Can I
Quicker.
run over to like wherever one of the fuse, like not the one of the fuses along here, and just try and like grab the fuse?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check.
12.
Nope. Still burning. You catch it just after it. Who's next? You're getting to be within 10 feet of the first detonation point.
There's water around us? Is there any valves or
yeah.
anything I could
There's
push to
water
flood?
off to the side where it's hard for you to see, but that is a waterway exit.
Mm.
Right where I died. Or am dying.
5 feet left.
Herman will launch a stream of magic missiles, which are just like a little physical, I don't know what you would call it, almost like a tennis ball, just to go and like and to like cut off the. It's not fire damage; it's force damage, and so just to like cut the cords off before they reach the barrels.
Okay. You launch them. How many?
It was the 3rd level, so.
So
6.
is it 3,
It would
4,
be
5?
Oh, 3
Yeah, it's 5.
plus 5. Yes,
Yeah,
5 total.
5 total. You watch as it hit the branch point. It starts to spread off. One's still burning. You have 5 feet left till it hits the first keg.
The first keg.
What are you doing?
Cast wall of stone right in front of the keg.
Okay.
Like so, like on the rope that's like touching it, like right there.
Not too hard on the teeth.
Yeah, sorry.
So it is
It's just like
it
tense.
is the keg in between Bugsy and Birdie. That keg right there.
That one right
Where
there?
do you put your wall of stone?
So sorry, this keg?
Yep.
Like right there, like right where the string meets the keg.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you try to put it out. What's your spellcasting modifier?
Is that at the top?
You're a druid?
Yes.
It's wisdom. So
Oh.
roll a d20
Okay.
plus your wisdom.
Like at the top here?
Yep.
Okay. So like this number?
Yep.
That number?
Roll that. Yep.
And plus that number.
Yeah.
Plus this number.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
D20 plus that.
Okay. That's not bad. 34.
34. Cool. That halves the damage.
On that one.
Half the damage.
That's a water
It's halved.
$30 points of damage. Halved to 15. Birdie, you take 15 points of damage. Madam, you are pushed 20 feet.
Into the
Directly
river.
back.
Into the
Into safety.
Do I also take damage? Just in the river. Okay. I'm in the river.
So the stone just
Oh,
went
quarter.
boop, 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 boop.
I'm swimming.
The stone blocked it from
ashes.
you.
Prince of Egypt style.
Oh, but on the other side, you mean?
It went through the other
Yo,
side.
that,
It
okay.
blew up. on you.
So, do I take
You take 15
Full.
points of damage.
15? Okay.
You guys managed to stop the most horrific act of violence that would have destroyed a major part of this city. In the act, though, you lost a compatriot. Your actions will never be known. But you all feel the satisfaction that above you, 40 feet above, you hear, "Congratulations, Jay." You hear small cheers. Is what you hope is the peace accord has been signed. You all pack your things, lick your wounds, and begin heading back down that dark tunnel. Except for you, madam. 4 days later, you awaken in a small, dingy room. Make a perception check.
There's the smell of fried chicken being made.
Straight perception check.
24.
24.
Yeah, when I got you there.
You look around. It's one of your hidden rooms.
More Tonka.
You look about. Dimly lit. Usually how you like to kept dark and quiet. Off in the corner, sitting at a desk. It's an individual with long, pointy ears, stained red hands, whistling away. Looks over their shoulder. Well, it's about time. I didn't think you would ever wake up.
What's going on?
I told you. Now we make it burn. And that's where we end. Peace on the razor's edge.
Damn. R.I.P. Madame. Wow.
If you would all like a brief moment to describe how your character continues on with life knowing what you did will never be known, and you are responsible for the peace you hope is to come. But we paid that bill. Who would like to start?
I'll start.
Okay. Next team.
So afterwards, everybody leaves, everybody parts ways. XT reports back to his sort of a barrack where the robots essentially go. It's kind of more a warehouse. The peace accord was signed. The need for exterminate our bots has ceased, and he is decommissioned. His valuable parts are taken back for future repurposing, and he's taken to the scrapyard outside of Hexen, unceremoniously.
Can I go next for canon's sake? So, are you... Okay. So, like, I've still got the chip that Herman had given me in my hair. So I've gone back to the shop, cleaned up, done whatever. And then I forgot. Like, I'm washing my hair. I'm like, oh, all right. It's like, Herman gave you this chip. So I'm going to go find wherever you live. And I was like, No, I'm not.
You wouldn't be able to.
I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to somehow find a way to mail it, though,
Okay.
Okay.
or to have it delivered. I guess I'll do a speak with animals, and I'll get like a bird, and I'll talk to a bird.
Some dumbass pigeon.
Yeah, there's like something smart, like an owl or something. Yeah, that'll find like her scent, so that she has it delivered with a handwritten note about what it is. And then, was it Philippe that was the name of the store owner? So I'm gonna go back and just like, Philippe, I can't talk about what we've been up to after you let us into the basement, and
I did nothing of the
kind of looked
sort.
around.
I took a break.
Yeah, I'm sure you deserved it.
You did what you were gonna do, and I just
as a thank you, and just because it's Darryll, we got this brand new potion. No one's ever seen it yet. Hasn't been used. Called the Spruce Springsteen. Yeah.
Is it like the piney scent?
It don't taste like that. It kind of tastes like a mango, actually.
What's a mango?
Yeah, it's a yellow fruit with a big seed inside of it. Ooh, but it's kind of like your favorite, kind of potion that we had before that you really liked, that you used to take before you went to the circ.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe you want to try it.
Well, if it's if you insist,
I highly do insist. Was that on your computer?
Yes. This is the one with alcohol, right?
Yay! Nope, no booze.
You take 5 points of poisoning damage.
As you hand it to Philippe, he kills it back, and it's got a... drops dead on the floor.
So what can we say? Uncle Jeb is with me. We'll just say that.
Holy shit!
And we're just gonna.
Uncle Jeb's avoiding a lot of people these days.
He's wearing a disguise. We'll say he's wearing
just a mustache.
Yeah.
A fake.
It's like painted
on.
Yeah. And then, because he's not the proprietor. Oh, I guess the proprietor's dead. Edmund was the dead. So in the future, we're gonna take over this store. It's our second franchise store of the Soy Grateful.
What in the fuck?
By some questionable means, rumors sound with how the Soy Grateful has now franchised out. Most people have learned. Just don't question it.
It's overpriced.
But it works.
But it works.
Would like to go next.
I can go next.
Okay.
After licking his wounds and parting ways with the rest of the party, Bugsy reports back to the city of Hexen and finds he no longer has a job. Now that the peace accord is signed, there's no need to look for espionage between Bragg and Arkonos. So he reports back to his superiors and
this is awkward.
I wish I could have been there for that signing. I'm sure it was quite nice. If you need any help around the city anywhere,
Yes, you see that. I believe now, with everything done, we shall be dividing up lands, but honestly, I don't see much need for you anymore.
Oh, well, that's a little bit. Oh.
I know it's unfortunate, but it's how things happen. I am sorry. As you tuck head and begin to leave, make a perception check.
Ooh. Nat 20.
Heck yeah.
When I need it,
You notice-
it's a 30.
Go, Bugsy.
You notice one child following you, and another, and another. One eventually comes up. Ting ting.
And who might you be, little one?
My name's Stu.
Stu. Oh, that's a lovely name.
My friends call me Ped.
Oh, I'll call you Stu. Stu's a lovely name.
Are you like the Bugsy that played the music and sang for the kids?
Oh well, I don't like to brag, but
And the next thing you know, you are being toted on and paraded around by almost every child in Hexen.
Bugsy feels like this feeling of like what he thinks would be a feeling of like warmth, and like this is what he has been when he used to be an entertainer. This is what he wanted, and seeing all of these kids finally happy and excited and just wanting to be around him, it's almost exactly what he wanted. But he goes back into entertaining, and he goes back to singing for children and hosting birthday parties, but every single time that he sings another song for a kid and hosts another birthday party, he keeps thinking about that one kid, that one boy that he sang for, and he still can't remember him.
You become the in-demand children's entertainer for all of Hexen and the former lands of Bragg and Arcanus. Constantly in demand. And the name of Bugsy is one that is pure joy and happiness. Which brings us to Captain, my captain.
Joan, Joanne, Jean-Michel.
Her full name.
Yeah.
We'll head back to Bragg, and upon reaching her home and thinking about what happened, she will take off her Bragg Tech accelerator, and as it leaves her body, she places it up on a shelf as some trickles of blood go down her nose. She wipes it away. She uses this injury that she occurred in wartime to get a relief. And while she's on that relief, she heads down to a seedy bar where no one good or anyone happy is, and finds a young man drowning in his beer with a haggard beard. And she'll go, "Come on, young. I told you you had a price to pay." And the two of them will head back to Hexen and look for any remnants of the Crimson Scar.
When you arrive back at Hexen, Young has traveled ahead of you, set up lodgings in a seedy little back corner tavern with a room. You walk in, go to your room, place your bags down, begin removing not your standard issue military rifle. No, this is one from your private collection. Slightly more advanced, slightly more capable.
And it is labeled Prejudice.
You finish assembling Prejudice. Young is
sensibility.
Young is packing rounds and prepping. And all you hear is on your room door. Young looks to you, walks to the door and opens it. And you hear, "My petit JJ. I am sorry." Good night, folks.
Aww.
Awesome.
Again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I've had so much fun running this for you guys. More fun in the near future. But soon we will be back to the Sins campaign.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, I know it's been
No.
forever and a day.
Alana.
We're probably going to have another episode, though, of I Can't Make Wednesday, just to kind of wrap things up, let people ask questions about the miniseries that just happened, and then kind of roll into explain to you guys what things are coming next for the Sins. But yeah, please stay with us on this fun ride. We're having a great time doing the content for you. Again, hi, hey, hello. Have a good night.
Awesome.
Like I said, none of that planned. It was all what you guys did.
Wow.
See, I was starting to like come up with this whole plan for how she was going to rebuild the Silk Madame into the whore home.
Ah!
The HORE.
It's not a whore house.
Yeah, it's not a whore house.
No, here's the fun thing. You can.
Maybe she did.
I think.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I think she is no longer the Madame.
New title.
Again, no one knows anything that happened to you guys. I was hoping I'd pull one of you.
Okay, my absolute sadness about this mini campaign though is that I chose an item that I didn't get to use, and I was so hopeful I would find a way to use it.
Yeah.
I chose a collapsible boat.
Oh,
Oh.
I could have figured that they stole it on you. Yeah.
I was
That
Didn't
you-
encounter any water.
until the very end, and I was like, "Oh, maybe we can use a boat to get away." I mean,
It's like, oh, I'm dead.
Yes.
That was so fun, Darryll. Thank
That
you.
was
Yeah,
so
that was
much fun.
Why
Oh my
in the
gosh.
page book would be the of dead vengeance underlined? Just because he's crazy?
The vengeance of the dead. His parents were murdered.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good twist. Like, I really liked the twist of it. It was cool.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
did we
gosh.
ever find? We didn't ever find out his name, did we?
Oh,
No.
S.
Just S.
Yeah.
Oh, S.
Neat little warlock build. I like that.
Yeah, it was interesting.
My character was not practical.
It was fun.
It was very fun.
It's like we're literally building characters and we don't know what we're going to
So
be up
good,
against. So you want to
Loren.
like
Yeah.
So-
build yourself up
yeah.
against anything. So
Yeah.
it's like